Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a FourCourtJester League of Legends game. Today I am on Kennen. I do believe Kennen was free last week as well, because I definitely haven't bought him. But I'm going to be going Kennen here, and I am running with the Game Replays crew, True Knight of Ia, Garrick, Strong Badge, and Duck. Or Tduck. Nah, I'm just going to call him Duck. Ducky. That's what we call him, Ducky. So we will be going up here, 5-on-5 pre-made up against a Shen, Trundle, an Ashe, a Nivea, and Rammus. Jungle Rammus is very popular right now to do Jungle Rammus, but you could have easily done a Jungle Trundle as well. Get it? Jungle Trundle? Yeah, it's kind of a joke. But we do have an Udyr, a Swain, and a Mumu, Ashe, and Kennen. Of course, Udyr, not a very popular laner. He's going to be going into our jungle. Now, he was nerfed just a few patches ago with that removal of the innervating blockade, of course, a few different skill nerfs as well. But hey, you know what? True Knight of Ia, he loves his Udyr, so he's going to go with Udyr. Swain is going to be really, between Swain and Amumu, we're going to be going tank, and I don't think I'm actually building tank Kennen. So as a disclaimer, you will see scoreboards, I suppose is the best word for it. Scoreboards in and around the cast here. Feel free to pause it, check it out if you want to see any kind of stats like that. They are all yours. I will not be offended whatsoever. I put them up there simply for you guys, but you know, the cast must go on, so to speak, and we will. And I won't be pausing the game at all for that. So you can pause that. You can look it all up. I don't think I'm going top. I'm pretty sure I'm not going top. 2v1 as a Kennen, maybe. I don't remember. This game was a while ago. But we do have, the Game Replays crew here, so as some of you may or may not know, I'm part of the GameReplays.org community. I am a Heroes of Newerth admin, but I do like to hang with the LOL crew every now and then as well. And I think I was still level 27, maybe even 26 at this game as I was playing it. Now, myself, not being level 30, I don't really have any money to spend on this game at all. I'm trying to remember what my runes were. Pretty sure, since I'm not going to be building tank, pretty sure I'm not building tank. Pretty sure I went for the at least 11 in red, if not more. Archaic mastery or archaic knowledge, whatever the plus 15% magic penetration. Definitely that's the core here on my Kennen. For runes, I don't have any ability power runes at all, so most likely I'm going with armor penetration, attack damage, attack speed, and cooldown reduction. Pretty piss poor, I know, but you know, they said play Kennen, go for it, and I'm like, alright, fine. So I'm going to be going up top, just protecting the Udyr in the jungle there. So is Swain. Swain's going to be laning down here with Strong Badge, who's our present Amumu, Boxhead Bob, as we call him. In case anyone asks, that's what it is. It's Boxhead Bob. Boxhead Bob. I'm going to go up against an Nivea here. Now, I don't really like playing against a Nivea, mostly because any kind of damage I do to her, you're going to probably either outrange me. She has a ridiculous snowball length on that snowball spell. I can never really accurately judge if it's going to hit me or not, which kind of sucks. And then, even if you get her low and you kill her, I mean, she's just going to use her egg. So, I don't really like champions like that. So Kennen up here, I'm just going to be focusing more on last hitting with that shuriken, as well as, you know, just auto attacking. You want as much gold as possible. She is keeping her distance very well. Now, again, another unfair point here. A Nivea snowball goes through creeps and hits me in the face. My shuriken doesn't. Big disadvantage there. On a harassment note, big disadvantage. Now, how often have I played Kennen? I've played Kennen a few times. He was free a few weeks ago. Bam! Right there in my face. I hated that. So snowball. Anyone ever seen Clerks? Yeah, I'm not getting snowballed like that. No, I'm not getting snowballed like that. That's a fun joke for Clerks fans. Anyways, what are the other lanes? We do have a mirror in the middle. We got Ashe versus Ashe. Down south is that Trundle and Shen down south with Amumu Swain. So it's like tank DPS versus tank DPS, tank. I don't know. Swain's kind of a little bit different. He's a DPS as well as it could be a tank. His laser bird is Nevermore. It's fun stuff. Yeah. Oh well. In the mid, it is going to be an Ashe versus Ashe battle, and mirror battles are kind of like the most boringest things to watch, and like unless it's like a 1v1 tournament, because then it's actually like a lot of skill involved. Other than that, like in a 5v5 environment, most likely they're both going to go the same friggin' thing. Most likely, yeah. So we do have Anivia down here. I'm just pushing her up to the tower. I know they don't have, they do have a jungle Rammus, and I gotta always be a little, you know, afraid of him hitting me. I'm gonna keep getting hit by this Anivia. Dun dun dun. Yeah, like nothing's going on. It's lane phase. My creeps are dying, his creeps are dying. Udyr's in the jungle, Rammus is in the jungle. The mighty jungle, the Udyr. No, I don't know, that's pretty terrible. That's pretty terrible, yeah. I don't know, it's just gonna keep going back and forth. So with a Kennen, first blood being not drawn for us. Thanks, great. Thanks, Ducky. Die more. Thanks. Udyr is, well, okay, to be fair though, he got hit by that Rammus. And Udyr was nowhere near mid. Oops, whatever. Yeah. Udyr's gonna go cover. Down south, it's kind of just whatever. And oh yeah, Ducky was drinking beer, or he claims it was beer. He calls it Strongbow, which I think is actually more of a cider. But yeah, so we just keep blaming him. Blah blah blah. He's terrible. La 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 la. True Knight Via there. Told Jester to care. Rammus has red, and then Rammus goes and kills Ducky. Whatever. Bad timing. I can forgive him. He's a fun guy. It's all good. One kill. Who cares, right? Except it was Ashe. Great. Ashe got it. Awesome. Love it. Alright, so, Kennen. Let's go over Kennen's skills. His first skill there is a Shuriken, which I've been told now after playing this game, never max it up. Oops. Whatever. But it's a Shuriken line of sight, or sorry, linear damage. It'll just go in a straight line, hit the first thing it hits. It'll also put a mark of the storm here on your target. Now, as a Kennen, his passive there, see those three little glowing kind of balls, like Chinese balls? Or maybe it looks like a mouse on an angle, whatever. It's blue, it's a mark of the storm. You get 3 marks on an enemy, you'll stun them. Everything you do imparts marks upon enemies. So you throw a Shuriken, you're going to get hit by a mark. Oh god, there's a Rammus, he's coming to get me. I'm going to be using my electric storm, not my electric storm, my electric flight, you know, whatever the E skill thing is called. And I'm going to get out of this. Not quite a good wall, Anivia, thanks. Kind of actually more helpful than harmful there. And Rammus, he already has 2 marks on him, and he's just going to back up. I mean, he already used his flash, he just used his spin, whatever. So I lived, thank god. I told my team, good, great, and Shen goes down. Awesome. Down, bottom lane, dominance. Woo! Yep, so Rammus runs away. Now let's go back to Kennen. So Kennen, his first skill there, Shuriken, imparts that mark, does a little bit of damage, but mostly it's just for the mark. His second skill there, the W, is basically the big one that I should have been maxing. So anytime you put out an electric mark and you have a skill in your W, then what's going to happen is, come on, there you go, right there. You can use the skill to hit all marks that are around you with a mark on them, and also impart another mark. Now, if you already have 2 marks already on them, whoa, big Ashe arrow coming through. If you already have 2 marks already on there and you use your W there, then what's going to happen is you're going to hit 3 marks. And when you hit 3 marks, you're going to stun your opponents. As I said, everything you do has you know, imparts a mark. So every 5 attacks on your W as well, you'll impart a mark by default. So when that happens, just trying to see if that does it, but nope, that's not going to do it. So when that happens, it just imparts another mark, does a little bit of extra damage, and if there's 3, it'll stun. Anytime there's 3 on a Kennen's enemy, it'll stun. So ultimate will give everyone a mark. Q will give the first thing it hits a mark. W will hit all marks and give them another mark. And then your E, your lightning rush there, every person you pass through gains a mark. Do you see the pattern? Do you see the pattern? Yeah. So what you want to do is you can do a few things here with Kennen. You can either build him totally AP, because everything scales off ability power, not at damage. There's no attack damage here for Kennen, which is why it's really bad that I have all attack damage runes. Ugh. Stupid broke level 26s. Yeah. So I have all these attack damage runes, so I'm really playing at a disadvantage here. But everything scales off ability power, so you want to grab yourself a lot of ability power. A great thing to get on Kennen would be a Rylai's, because everything you have imparts a mark. Every time you do magic damage, you impart a mark. So every time you impart a mark, with a Rylai's, you also slow them, which allows you to do more marks, which allows more slow. You know, kind of snowballs in that regard. And it's just, you know, really good idea in this case to get a Riley. Zonia's is really good as well. Lots of ability power there, converts even more ability power for you, and gives you a handy little golden shield. And that'll be that. So you did see some kill messages come up on the screen. We did have True Knight Avia there pick up revenge kill there. 2-2's the score. Going to be hitting what, 9:15 right now is the time. Just still farming away. I don't think we got Dragon there. We were too afraid of the gank. And I've noticed this on the left-hand side. You see, we got Udyr, we got Swain, we got Amumu, we got Ashe there on the little portraits under my portrait. They're still level 1. Now they're level 8 because I just looked at. See, now they updated. They were level 1. Now they're updated. I don't get it. I don't understand the logic behind that. But would have been nice if it instant updated, but it didn't. So whatever. So yeah, with the Kennen, I am definitely going to be going DPS with him. Magic penetration boots. Because, again, everything scales off ability power here. You can pause that, take a quick look at everything. But as you can tell, right now, Kennen 44 creep score after 10 minutes. Not the best. Yeah, I'm not super good with Kennen. I'll admit it. You got me. Oh well. We do have their jungler there in the mid, covering mid. I'm going to be returning here top to this damn bird. I don't like Nivea, as I said. But bam, there we go. So there's the W. And just hits everyone. Now everyone has 2 marks on him. You can throw a shuriken, get that 3rd mark stun, extra damage, clean them up, real nice. And yeah, that's going to be it. So electrical surge there is what the W's called. Now that I finally saw it. Garrick scoring a double kill down south with his Swain. He does have Udyr there. The Ashes are going to be fighting a little bit. Amumu had to run to town, Boxhead Bob, so to speak, as we call him. And now it just does not look like Swain wants to give up. So I do think we did get the Dragon. I could be wrong. What's my money at? 400. I just bought everything. It's very possible we got the Dragon. Dragon's gone by any rate. And now everyone's going back to town. So we do take a quick lead there. 4-2, 11 minutes in. 6 kills in 11 minutes. Not the most exciting kill ever. But look at that. Like, that snowball just goes right through everyone and slams in my face. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. This is not a video on how to play Nivea, although you should probably play like that guy. That's all I can say. One fun thing about this is you can just let the tower kill and then throw a shuriken and bam, instant win. Now, of course, my shuriken's like level 3 by now, which again was the wrong move. I've been told I really want to be maxing up my W, not my E. While I'm looking down south, I get stunned, so I have to pop back up here. But I mean, that was pretty obvious. Rammus was going to grab that kill. Not too much that Udyr could have done there, really. I mean, he was just too close. Rammus had his ult going, taunt, even a powerball would have done it. So we do have the 2 Ashes there in the middle. Trundle's down south. Anivia has not left lane yet. Well, actually, neither have I. Okay, except to go to town. But that was it. I mean, like, they haven't gone to the other lanes to gank yet. That's what I'm talking about. So we're just going to keep farming up here. What's going on in and around? Udyr is still dead. He just popped right now, so he's going to be heading back to the jungle. Probably going to get himself a red. Would have been nice if I could have gotten a little bit of support up top, but I mean, what are you going to do against an Anivia? I mean, you're going to kill it. It's going to have an egg, and then at this point in the game, unless you have like 3 people, it's really hard to take down you know, the hit points a second time. So Boxhead Bob down south, he picks up another kill. You saw the Ashe arrow going through. Not too sure which Ashes it was this time, because you always got to be careful. Like, which Ashe threw that arrow? Is it going to go through me, or is it going to smack me in the face? That's the problem with having 2 Ashes, both mid. No, it's just the problem of 2 Ashes in general. So I'm just going to back up a little bit here. Not too sure where that Rammus went offhand, although I do think he just died, but... Yep, Anivia still here, ever present. I'm still top. And yeah, so the other way you can build Kennen, I do think I was talking about ways to build Kennen. You can go for the AP route, you know, Riley, Zonia's, ability power, you know, whole 9 yards. The other way you can do them is a lot of people like to go tank Kennen. You know, Aegis of the Legion, Sunfire Cape, lots and lots of armor. Because what happens is every time you do your lightning rush there, your E, or whatever it is, pretty sure it's like lightning rush, but whatever. Whenever you pass through things, as soon as you're done passing through things, you gain armor and you gain magic resistance for a short period of time. So if you get some cooldown reduction, you can actually spam your E to your heart's content and just have permanently like extra 40 armor, 40 magic resist, something like that. And what happens is, I mean, you can build that up. You can really build that up. So here comes that Udyr. Remember I was talking about wanting people up here? So here in comes the Udyr. Oh, that lightning just gets redirected right through there. Down goes Anivia, and now, like, I mean, I just blew everything. Except my ultimate, which I didn't notice. But, I mean, Andy there, True Knight of Ia, he was able to really put down enough damage that I was able to follow it up. And we grab a kill, and oh, look, I haven't seen this tower in ages. So we're going to do some damage on here. Udyr's going to go back mid. We do have Shen, Amumu, sorry, not Shen. Let's try this again. Shen and Rammus were mid there. Amumu was there as well with that Ashe. Udyr's there as well. Trundle as well. I just don't know what's going on, but because I didn't really care. But there we go. So they're just really forcing this tower at this point. Nobody is down south at all. Swain now is going to be making his way over there. I'm level 12. Just picked up level 12. Feels really good to be level 12. I think it's the top level of the game, but could be wrong. Strong Badge just talking a little bit about what's going on in the mid. Ashe is now holding down the fort. Strong Badge did go back to town. A little bit of a creep score there for you. Udyr with a Wriggles already, 55 creep kills. I'm at 86. You know, so it's coming up. I mean, it's really an art trying to grab last hits with your Shuriken, because there we go. That was good. I like that. Anivia's come back. She's actually, now that she's gone to town, she's kind of a little harder to kill, so to speak. Look at that. Catalyst, Blasting Rod. Yeah. Still only regular boots, though. So that's a plus in my books. Still only regular boots. Movement speed in these kind of games, guys. Movement speed is key. Movement speed will win you a lot of games, also lose you a lot of games. So we did a Clairvoyance here, sorry, we had a Ward up. Not Clairvoyance. So we're going to be finding this Rammus here, and just happened to be an Ashe just sitting around doing nothing. So she goes down really quick, and now there's a Trundle here, there's a Rammus. I'm going to be coming in here, zap, 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 but he gets away. So annoying. And now I'm just going to go after this Anivia, but Anivia, as I said, I mean, has boots, but I'm just going to get blocked by friggin' everything. So not going to be ending up a kill. We did kill the Ashe, you know, plus 2 R points. I suppose. Really would have liked to kill that Rammus. I think that was the entire theme of the game. Kill the Rammus. Have some turtle soup for dinner. Kill the Rammus. Kill the Riddick. No, kill the Rammus. I like that movie. Chronicles of Riddick. That was good. So I'm going to go back up top here. 16 minutes, 30 seconds. We're up 7-3. And I'm just about to hit 13 at this point. Just trying to last hit all these creeps that I can. Because money, I like money. Money's good. I'm trying to remember what my first item here was. I got myself the Amplifying Tomb. What do I go with it? I can't really remember. So I'm 13, looking at Rammus. Rammus is 8. And oh crap, there's an Anivia. I missed the snowball, thank God, but I don't exactly have any other mechanisms to get out. So that's not going to work whatsoever. And I go down, no problem. Yep, did not expect an Anivia in the bush. Really expected it the other way around. Rammus in the bush. Yeah, it didn't work. Oh well. So I'm dead. Gonna go for that Rylai's. Bam. Well, so close. 70 gold off. I mean, come on, 70 gold. But yeah, so as I said, Rylai's at this time, your Shuriken and your Lightning Rush, your ult, everything will slow them down, and any advantage you can get at this point. Sorry. Any advantage you can get at this point is a good advantage. So, True Knight of Ia, he's just running around down there. He finds a Trundle, but we're not able to really capitalize upon it. We have a giant arrow going north to Never Never Land, and now my tower, my beautiful little tower, is going to go down. Rammus ult and so many creeps just banging on it. It's toast. No question. It's toast. Everyone comes up now to defend it. They're a little bit late. Just a little bit. But I got 3 of them now. Strong Badge there. Boxman Bob. Yeah, we're not going to be catching that Anivia. But with everyone up here, it's a good opportunity to push that tower. We do have a Shen down south, and we know that there's 2 minimum defending top. And now that we see an Ashe in the mid, we're like, okay, well, chances are they backed. See, they're there. They're still here. And, I mean, we don't have a 3rd one really in the works. So, let's clean it up. The tower was hurt before anyways. True Knight, he's just going to tank it all. But Ducky there, for whatever reason, the tower seems to like him a lot. Down goes the arrow! And I don't think it actually hit anyone. Yep, I don't think it hit anyone. based upon that comment. And now we're just going to back up. So tower for tower. We do have, those are the 2 towers. That's it. 2 towers are down. We don't have any other towers down at this point. We do see a Trundle has transitioned top, but Strong Badge, he's going to go grab himself bottom. I'm going to transition here to the mid. No more point pushing top, really. It's too susceptible to ganks, so to speak. Too susceptible. I can't really seem to fight this Ashe for farm, so to speak. So I'm just going to keep putting the pressure up here in the mids. Garrick just scared the hell out of me. I just saw this figure come out of nowhere. Now their Ashe already has a BF sword. Our Ashe it went for a man immune first with 3 Dorans. Not too sure why, but that was his choice, Ducky. And I mean, Doran stacking is something that we see around the place quite a bit, and it's good to a point. It's good to mid game. After that, if all you have is like stack Dorans in your end game, not the best idea ever. So I just wanted, I'm trying to put up pressure here in the mid. I'm also trying to bait. I mean, we do have a Garrick and an Ashe right there. Ashe's arrow most likely is not up. But at this point, I mean, it's always good to intimidate them. All we see is Anivia. We do see the Shen down south. Not too sure where all the rest are. Most likely in the bushes beside us. But no, it is going to be Strong Badge down south. We're like, oh, look, there's a whole bunch of people down there. Garrick's going to make his way down. It's not going to matter. He's toast. 4 on 1. Yeah, he's toast. So, poor Boxhead Bob. We will remember you. Now we got a big push here going into the tower. I mean, Ramus there, he's just going to jump in there like a boss with his ultimate. Out goes the arrow, and this is like, all right, let's do this. Out goes the electric. Here's the ultimate. Damn, that is damage. Look at that going down. Swain, he's going to try to pick up with his birds. He does pick up the birds with that Ashe, and now Ramus was stuck in that Nevermore, and now he's going to get stunned by Udyr. That's going to be a triple kill for our team, now putting us now at a 10-5 score. Anivia thankfully didn't leave mid. Not sure would have mattered. Probably would have just died like the rest. But now we have a lot of control right now in this bottom lane. We just killed 3 of the 4 attackers. The 4th one is still here. Not sure why Trundle chose to stick around, but he's level 9. I'm 14. Udyr and Swain here, both 11. We're not too worried about him, so I'm just going to try to pop forward here, grab him, but no, there's too many creeps in the way, so we are going to back off. Ashe has been entertaining Anivia mid, and that's it. Everyone else should be respawning. I'm going to be heading at least back up, if not back to town. We do have Udyr now going for the blue, and Ashe, as I said, has been entertaining the Anivia in the mid. And she's going to complain about needing to go eat dinner like a jerk face. She starts a game and then 20 minutes later needs to eat dinner. Like, you can't even get to surrender time in that. But there's a little bit of the score screen. Go ahead, rewind, pause it. I don't mind. And I mean, just look at this Ashe. Ashe is stacked right now with Manamune, Last Whisper, and 3 Doran Blades. Like, why? Why? There was a call here by Udyr to go kill Baron. Udyr has the red and the blue. We got Strong Badge here. We got Swain, and it's just like, sure, why not? So in we go. In we go. Laser Bird coming out. Always like the Laser Bird. It's fun. Now, Baron doesn't exactly die super quick, but we do get him. And as soon as we pop him, we're like, oh, Ashe is fighting the mid, so now they know where we are. So they're going to back up, or if they were smart, they would have backed up. Ashe didn't back up, but she's going to run away like a little bitch. Maybe that was a little bit too harsh. Bam! Big arrow missing, of course. But we do have Udyr going to be going in on this Trundle. Now we're kind of committed at this point. In comes the Ramus, however. He's going to try to taunt and run, so to speak. And he's going to try using Flash out of that. Shuriken is going to miss, but the Nevermore is going to hit him. Shen, however, comes in with the save. Level 11 Shen. And now with us with Baron, I mean, they are scared. True Knight was like, where'd my team go? And we're like, the other way. And it's like, oh. So, not too sure why I came down here. That's probably a bad idea in retrospect, because, I don't know. Did we kill Shen? We're going to kill Shen. Yeah, Shen's for sure dead. Poor Crazy Bear. Crazy Bear. I find the Ramus as he teleports out. Oops. Oh well. But hey, we just took him out again. Udyr is toast, unfortunately. I'm going to go defend bottom while Ashe is in the mid. What does Udyr got? Udyr's has himself a Heart of Gold and an Aegis with a Wriggles, so he's a little tanky at this point, which is good. I like that. I like that. But at this point, I mean, he's lost his Baron buff. He's now a wayward soldier. No more Baron buff. So I'm just going to clean up some of these creeps. I'm going to head back to town. Oh, look at that! There's a Rammus. And did I ignite him? I think I ignited him. Yeah. Some people ask me why I do that. Why do you ignite in like at full health? It's just to scare him off. Oh yeah, he didn't taunt me. He taunted a creep, which I found funny. So while Rammus was down south, we do have Ashe on Ashe battle. Strong Badge is going to be coming in there for the kill. Kill steal. What up? And I don't think Ashe minds too much. So now I got myself my Ride Lies. I'm going to be getting that Zhonya's next. So I'm up to 210 ability power. I feel really strong. It's not much, I know, but for a guy that doesn't play AP much, yeah, I liked it. Not too sure where I am. Am I just waiting for gold? I think I'm just waiting for the gold. Yeah, so I'm going to watch Udyr come in and face smash Shen here. But Shen is a fast beaver. It's not easy to get him. Laser Bird coming out. Pew pew pew. Not going to do much, and we're just going to back off. So now I got my 2 items, 250 ability power. Again, doesn't sound that much, but to me, it's like the most I've ever had. So Rod of Ages on the Garrick, and like what else do we got? Rammus has his own Heart of Gold. That's all I gleaned out of that. I still got my Baron buff for some reason. They go clear up our red. Rammus goes down south to defend. We do got a Mumu pushing top, and we do see 2 people there with a ward. I think that was the Wriggles ward. Yeah. Ashe is going to be getting red. I'm like, hey guys, let's go kill Ashe. And they're like, no. And this is why. Yeah, there's a lot of people there. So we do kill the Ashe. We somehow kill the Shen. It was a really lucky arrow coming out of the Ducky. Really lucky arrow. So Duck there, he does have himself a Banshees, so that snowball's not going to mean anything to him. We are going to be focusing this Anivia. Anivia is going to become an egg. Nope, not going to become an egg. She didn't have egg up. Okay. Anivia goes down, and now Rammus came in to save her. He can just share her fate for all I care. Yep. And what I thought was a terrible idea turned into a really great idea, because we just killed 3 of them. There's only 2 of them now left. Udyr and I can now push very easily. I'm level 17, doing a lot of damage. Last Whisper was changed, which is why he doesn't like it. He really liked it a lot when there was attack speed, not attack damage. So, and that's it. They give up. Bam. So, GG, well played. Game Replays crew in attendance here. 5-on-5 pre-made. I'm level 26. It's not ranked, but hey, I don't do ranked. I just enjoy hanging. And that will be that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the Kennen fail game. I know I did a lot of farming, but it wasn't all that bad. So yeah, this Kennen game is going to be coming out with that Olaf game. Go check him out. That one's a bit more action-packed, the Olaf game. I also have myself a Rammus game, which I'm going to go do right now. And hopefully, people enjoy this stuff. So stay tuned. I got more for you coming up.